Hello, Moist Voicers. Got a big announcement. Oh, actually, a couple. Welcome back. Another episode of Moist Voice Podcast. Ugh. My neck
Big
hurts.
announcement. Is that your head? Big announcement?
Oh my god. Your head's big too. I don't know why you keep talking shit.
That's the only reason I can talk shit, because my head is like gigantic. So it's like, it's fair play.
All right, let's just get right into it so the Moist Voicers know right away. Here's what's gonna happen. All right. I got a busy road ahead of me for the next couple of weeks. And Jason's gonna be away. When the 3rd or something? You're going to Philly.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple weeks off. We're gonna refresh, get some more ideas compiled into the channel, and then we're gonna reconvene on the 11th of December. Is when the next episode after this will be posted. We're gonna take a couple weeks off, sort some shit out. Life.
Life, new world life.
Yeah. Long story short, we left our old company on bad terms. I've never left the company on bad terms before.
I didn't know it was on bad terms.
Oh, it was bad. We are out for blood. We're pissed off. So we're starting up our own shit, trying to bring people that we met along the way, group them back together. We're trying to get a company back together. We want to attack them. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work doing something like this. So
What company did you leave?
I don't even want to say their fucking name.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I'm not going to know because I haven't paid too much attention to it.
Like a lot of the people are real cool. It was the leadership. They're a bunch of anyway. That we're working on.
The third time I've heard you say that, I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's you.
Oh no, their leadership in New World companies is always.
Is it always sketch?
Yeah, because there's a bunch of weirdos.
It is New World. I mean, let's be real honest. New World is like a second cousin to like what WoW was when it, you know what I mean. There's weird people. Let's not. I mean,
there's weird people everywhere. We all know that.
We do. There are.
That's it. In the company channel under the rules section, I have don't be a weirdo. Speak freely, but understand how to read the room. It's one of the rules.
I guess I'm gonna have to leave the server.
Yeah, probably.
We all know I can't read a room.
But anyway, Moist Voicers. So yeah, we're gonna take a couple weeks off. We'll be back on the 11th. So I hope you enjoy this and it tide you over. But this also is gonna be a shorter episode as well because I have plans. I got way too fucking preoccupied doing shit, and I didn't even realize today was Sunday when recording. So I called Jason as I was going into work, like, "Yo, this is what happened." Hey, and he's old man. He gotta get to bed. So we're not gonna.
Nah, don't put it on me like that.
This is good. This is gonna be a shorter episode. Plus, I don't really have a lot to talk about right now, if I'm honest.
You choking on your own bullshit. I got something I want to talk about.
Well, I do too, but you go ahead.
All right. So I know that you saw the Facebook post that I got tagged in.
Yeah, the bingo.
Yeah, so we went to bingo Friday night. My stepkids, my kids, their cousin goes to a private school in Baltimore, and they do. I don't know how often they do it, but we go every year. They do a bingo. You get there, doors open at 6. It starts at 7. You're there till about, I want to say like 9, 10 o'clock. Like it's 20 games of bingo with the jackpot. They got a blackout at the end. So all the prizes are like, because it's a private school, I guess, they throw a little money around. All the prizes are like Michael Kors purses, Coach, like they do some real high dollar items. So we've been there 4 years running. Never even sniffed a win. They were doing. How familiar are you with bingo games?
I know how bingo goes. Okay. I used to go to Bingo World.
All right, so you know B's and O's. The B and O Railroad. You got to have all the B's and you got to have all the O's.
Wait, what?
All right, they play different games. Regular bingo, 4, 5 in a row.
Yeah, I know regular bingo. Yeah,
they'll do like the T. They'll do the equal sign where you got to have the second and the fourth row. They do a bunch of different fun games that you play. Anyway, the variation they played, it's called the B and O Railroad. You got to have all the B's and all the O's.
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Okay.
Just the B's and the O's.
Oh, so that I'm not. If I'm only looking for those columns, and that's easy bingo.
Correct.
Well, it's easy to pay attention bingo, I should say.
You would think so, but you would think. So when you pick up your bingo pamphlet, usually you've got each paper has like three bingo boards on it. The dude said you got to have all the B's and the O's on that board, but there's 1, 2, 3. They were calling B's here, O's here, or O's here, B's here. They weren't on the same bingo board. So 3 times somebody yelled out bingo, and it wasn't a bingo because they didn't have it all on one card. So I'm sitting there. I needed one number.
Wait, so you're telling me they had say they had 2 cards, they'd fill the B on one and the O on the other card, and they'd be like bingo?
So when you pick up your bingo pamphlet, it's each sheet has 3 bingo boards on it. We'll just call it 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
They had the B's on 1 and the O's on 3, and they were yelling bingo.
Oh, so it was on the same paper, but not the same board.
Not the same board, correct.
Well, that's
not bingo.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
You would think so, right? However, one lady calls it not a bingo. The guy gets on the microphone and goes, you have to have all the B's and all the O's on the same board. 2 more times. They call bingo. No bingo. Meanwhile, the 3rd time it was a false bingo, bro, I needed one number. And I'm like, oh, here's how you know that we ain't never won shit. I needed one. I went, oh, shit. Rachel was like, what? I said, I need one number. They called bingo. Nope, not a bingo. The very next one was like a N35, which didn't matter. And then it was 068. All right, now let me put this into perspective. This bingo hall is 98% women. And I'm talking, there's 80 females in here, and I'm one of 4 guys, and one of the other guys is my kid's uncle sitting at the table with me. It's all women. So when you hear my deep-ass voice, bro, I went, bingo! Boy, I yelled. They were all like, what the fuck just happened? And I told Rachel, I was like, I know every woman probably looked at me, hold my paper up, going, "So he got a wedding ring on? He's not going to use that purse. What's he doing with that purse?" So I held it up. It was a good bingo. They bring me my purse, and then I could feel everybody staring at me because I grabbed it and I posed with it. And of course, you saw the picture of me posing with the bag on Facebook. And we were just excited that we won because it's us and the kids. So it's, we spend about $100 when we go there because it's $20 a ticket. So we were excited to finally win something. And it was just funny that I was one of about 5 guys in there. Side note, you know how there's always pros and cons when you're the only guy at an event?
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't go well for you. So in the middle of bingo, there's a 15-minute intermission. And when I tell you that I got dirty looks walking into the bathroom because there's no line. And there was 12 girls waiting to go into the bathroom.
So the you know what the funniest part about you saying that is as soon as you started this, what you were saying, I instantly knew what the fuck you were going to say. I knew it was going to be, there was no line in the bathroom.
Bro, no line in the bathroom. I walked in whistling, chuckling to myself. And the worst part is they were lined up past my door, and I was like, "Oh, excuse me, sweetheart." Slid right on past, right into the bathroom. There was a big ass line. So yeah, that was the best part about it. I slid right on into the bathroom. Dude, there wasn't nobody in that bathroom. It was awesome. But yeah,
that's
so
funny.
I want a bingo bag. I was excited. We ain't never won shit, and it was a $500 Michael Kors bag.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was expensive. So I got it, and of course, as we all know, I won, but I didn't win because we all know who it went to.
Yeah, sweet tits.
I yelled Merry Christmas.
So, is there a buy-in?
So the tickets are $20 a piece. So in the grand scheme of things, we probably just broke even because we've gone 4 years in a row. Plus, you buy food while you're there. You know what I mean? We probably broke even.
$20 per person.
Mm-hmm. $20.
Does everyone get to play?
Yes, everybody gets their own little pamphlet. But I mean, you figure the purse was $500. We probably broke even over the course of the 4 years.
So, if say you want, how many sheets with boards come with your pamphlet?
There's 20 games, and for each game, you get the one sheet has 3 boards on it. You can purchase, if you buy 2 tickets, you can play more than one board, which usually is what ends up happening. Like my daughter usually ends up getting tired halfway through, and then I got 2 of them in front of me. I'm going.
So I can imagine there's a lot of the females that love bingo. They're purchasing multiple tickets.
Yes. So for my ass to win was just even more of a kick.
Because I've seen those ladies at bingo. They
got like 6 sheets lined up.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. They don't play about their bingo.
The new name for you talk about, the Dodders.
Yeah,
they're not called bingo boinkers.
They're called.
I call them bingo boinkers now. That's my new favorite word.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, the bingo boinker.
Well, to move past that, I'm just picturing all the dirty looks you got.
Bro.
Anyway,
you should have just heard of. Oh,
he's fake bingo. I can't believe there's so many people that just didn't understand the concept. What?
It didn't stop there. It went further, but I digress. We'll move past it.
Anyway, so I think as far as I can recall, had one of the most, like, the biggest happy accidents in my lifetime. Like,
Bob Ross?
Yeah, that's a happy accident. So, you make a mistake and, it's like, oh, that was a really good mistake to make.
It's a happy little felony.
Here's why. So last night when I went to bed, I set an alarm for 10 a.m.
Okay.
I had to work at 3:30. I set an alarm for 10 a.m. because that's the realistic time that I wanted to wake up. But I haven't been sleeping well lately. So, like, I'll wake up a bunch and then I might be up for an hour and then I go back to bed and it feels like I just have to restart that cycle. So I end up, like, sleeping longer. So I set another alarm for 2 p.m. That was if that happens, that's the real time I'm going to end up waking up.
You get back into the REM sleep, maybe get a little bit more in. I got you.
So 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. is when I set my alarms. My dumbass set the 2 p.m. alarm for 2 a.m.
Oh.
And mind you, I went to bed at like 12:30, which is early for me. So I am in a deep sleep. And then 2 a.m. It's fucking, and I wake up like, what? It's time to go to work already? What?
Oh, you thought it was 10 a.m.
No, 2.
Okay.
Because I looked at the clock.
You thought it was 2 p.m.
I was like, I feel like I just went to sleep. I was so just lost.
You were brain fog.
And it took me a moment to realize what had happened. I was like, fuck, it's 2 a.m. The happy accident that happened there was I was in the middle of a really deep, like, lucid dream, and it started getting really bad. Like, I recognized what was happening, and, like, it started being a really bad dream. Like, it's
and the alarm yanked you out.
Yeah. I felt like what was happening inside of it, and I knew, I was like, fuck, I can't get out of this. And it started getting real. If anyone's ever had one of those, and experiences in life and shit, it all catches up to you and you just can't escape those dreams. That alarm pulled me out. And I even remember in the dream, once I recognized that what was happening, I even remember saying to myself, how the fuck am I going to get out of this? It was bad. It started getting real bad. And that alarm fucking saved me.
Nice.
So it was a wild experience, but when I woke up, I was like, oh,
yeah.
It was.
Is that one of the ones where, like, you wake up and you think you're late for work and you're not sure what happened, and, like, like when you sleep and you wake up, the best example I know is when you go to sleep when it's like light outside and you mean to take like an hour-long nap, and you wake up and it's dark, you're like, oh shit, oh, what time? Like, you're like, what time is it? What's going on?
Yeah.
You're not sure if you slept for 2 hours or 6.
It was a mixture of that and just like taking a moment to recognize everything that had just happened. It was wild. It was a happy accident.
Yeah, I feel bad for you though, because that almost encourages you not to sleep as good as you probably can because you're afraid of those lucid dreams.
Well, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's one of the main reasons I struggle with sleep is because like I can't stay asleep because I'm like so often I'm having like some sort of dream with this overactive fucking mind of mine, and my subconscious is like, get the fuck up.
I don't have that
I'm
problem, and I'm very thankful for it because you've told me some horror stories, and
I
I have
wish
no interest in them.
I wish I could just stay asleep. Getting to sleep's not a problem. Not usually. There are plenty of times where I struggle to fall asleep, but for the most part, that's the easy part. Staying asleep, nah, struggle.
I'm the opposite. I have trouble going to sleep. I lay down and I'm wide awake, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean it happens, but that's usually not the epitome of why I don't sleep well. It's usually because I can't stay asleep.
No, like the other night, I went to lay down and I was mind you, I was tired. Like my eyes were burning. I laid down at 11 o'clock. I didn't go to bed till 2 in the morning. I just I got up.
Do you watch a lot of TV while you're laying down in the bed?
I don't actually, but like I was so wide awake, I got on my phone and just started poking around. Next thing I knew, I was down the Facebook, YouTube rabbit hole, and it's 2 in the morning, and I'm like, what's going on right now? Like really? No, I have trouble falling asleep. Once I'm asleep, I can stay asleep unless somebody makes noise. I'm a very light sleeper. Like noises around me. If it's quiet, if I don't have white, I have to have white noise. I don't know about you. I gotta have a fan on.
I sleep with the light on.
Oh, you did tell me that. You're a psychopath.
Like
you did tell me about that.
Well, you can't see it because there's filters for the camera, but like did you see it before I turned how bright it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I sleep in.
You're a lunatic. I could never. We've talked about this. I could never.
Well, so it's not that I can't sleep in the dark. I don't know. I've always slept with a light on.
I can't sleep with the light on.
I have no idea why, because I'm not afraid of the dark.
No, we're the exact opposite. I can't sleep if there is a light on. I
sleep with a light on. I mean, I could turn it off and go to it. My sleep would be the same. Like that doesn't change anything.
For me, it's noise. So we used to have like one of those like Walmart fans in the corner, the loud noise. When I installed the ceiling fan, I did a good job. I installed it correctly, so it's quiet. It doesn't make any noise. So now, like, I got no white noise to the point where I had to download an app that you can put like rain and thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And I got my phone on a sleep timer now for white noise to help me fall asleep. I've been having trouble going to sleep recently. So that's just me.
To move past this sort of, I want to talk about something that I didn't know, because I've never had a hamster before, so I didn't fucking know. But so I saw this video and people were talking, and I did mild research, and by mild I mean I skimmed a couple of articles.
Or Googles.
Yeah. By that I mean I Googled the topic and then I skimmed the headers because I didn't really care too much, but I did think it was interesting. And if it's actually true, it's fucked up. But apparently, hamsters, once it starts getting cold, will go into hibernation.
Really?
And quite often, people easily will mistake that for dead because they don't move and they don't have much of a pulse. Like, you really have to get in close and pay attention, apparently, to know if they're like still alive. So from what was being said is that everyone in that room that had a hamster, and once they buried it because they thought it was dead, all of them did say it was around when it started getting cold out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're burying their hamsters alive.
So I was like, that's fucking wild. But I've never had a hamster, so I don't really know. I just wanted to talk about it because it seems like if that's how it works, if they really do hibernate and people are burying those fuckers alive, there's probably like some sort of like hamster heaven where all of them are rejoicing and like waiting for the rupture or rapture, what the fuck you call it. They're just waiting to come back and wreak hell upon humans.
see, this is why white people can't have pets. Burying them alive and whatnot. Oh my God. So they're like fun-sized bears. They go into hibernate. Now let me ask you this though.
Where the fuck do you find a hamster in the wild? Yeah, I don't know. Think about it.
I hadn't thought about that. What I was going to say is, how do they go into hibernation when it starts getting cold? They don't know it's getting cold. They're in a cage in your room. How do they know it's cold?
I don't know, man.
Your home stays at 68 to 70 the whole time. They don't know that it's like they don't know the cycles.
Well, I'm
like,
sure. I'm sure there's plenty of people that like while they're at work like turn their shit down so like it's not constantly cranking when they're not there.
I do that.
Yeah, you know, wasting electricity, warming the house up for the ghosts.
But it goes down to 60. The cuckoo.
Well, who's to say what your definition of cold is probably not the same as what a hamster's definition. They're tiny, you know.
That's true. I'm a thick boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like I don't.
Cold to me is under 50. Like my house goes down to 64 when I'm not here, but it's not like 26 degrees outside. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm no rocket appliance or anything, but you know, maybe they just get cold easily. I don't know.
I'm not the smartest of people. I kind of want to push back on it, like, you know. I almost want to say that article might be bullshit, but I'm not going to be the one to actually say, you know, no, that's not right.
So at some point, if I remember, you know, when we come back from our couple of week break, maybe we'll touch back on this and I'll do some research and see if it actually is true. Or maybe the Moist Voicers listening, maybe you already know whether if it's actually true or not.
Let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go get a hamster and put him over here in the corner.
Do a little experiment.
Do a little experiment. No, that's wrong. I love animals. First off, I have an Alfred that would. Oh my god! I don't even want to know what would happen there.
Murder,
bro. You should have seen him looking at the squirrels the other day, bro. There was a squirrel who was playing tightrope on the power cable out back, and he lost his grip, and he was hanging upside down on the power pole. And Alfred, bro, when I tell you he was tuned into this squirrel, I mean, he was just like, if dogs could talk, you'd have heard him going, drop, bitch, drop, bitch,
hey,
drop, bitch.
Real quick, I actually don't remember if I brought this up on a recent episode or not, because I have it in my notes. And like, maybe you can remember. Did I ever speak about the topic where I was like having a dream about someone and my subconscious changed within it who the person was? Okay.
Yes, you did.
All right. I couldn't remember if I spoke about that.
You see, you talked about that being a dream where you actually, the rare time you had control over your dream.
Yeah.
And your brain helped you out by swapping paths.
Yeah, because it was about to start getting real bad. Yeah. Yeah. Because that was about an old girlfriend from back in high school who ended up passing away.
Right.
I remember in the dream recognizing it, and then I like vividly remember it just switching to someone else for some reason. And the only like plausible reasoning for why that happened is my subconscious was like, hey, ooh, danger, this is gonna, you know, end up being bad.
See, sometimes I'm a little jealous of you though, because
like a safety mechanism built within my brain.
I rarely remember my dreams at all anyway.
I'll remember them all the time. Now,
not to mention, I never have any power over mine either, though. Like, I'm there watching something happen, and then I wake up, and it's gone, and I'm just like, oh, all right.
Now, as I get a little bit older now, the length in which I remember my dreams after waking up has gotten a lot shorter, but I still do remember them for the most part. There are some times when, like, I'm in such a deep sleep and having one, I remember vague details, and then even those go away pretty quickly. But for the most part, yeah, I remember them.
Right.
At least for like X amount of time afterward. Unless I write it down, you know, in a few hours, I'm probably gonna remember small details at best.
Yeah, they say you got like 15 minutes, and it's you. If you haven't remembered or wrote it down, it's gone. But it's like I wonder if it's a case of, because I'm a light sleeper, I hardly ever hit that hard REM that you talk about.
Yeah, that probably plays a big factor.
Yeah, I don't hit REM sleep hardly at all, because any little noise and my insomnia, I'll wake up, roll over, go back to sleep. I only sleep in 45-minute periods. Like my insomnia beats the shit out of me. It just does.
That's fair. But I mean, to be honest with you, that's all I really had to talk about for this episode. I didn't really have anything else. So if you want to, you know, get another topic in or so, and then we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, well, we'll just, in closing, so as of this recording, it is the 19th of November, and as everybody knows, we've got
Thanksgiving, the best fucking holiday ever, duh! How did I forget about that?
We got Thanksgiving coming up, so where are we eating? What are we eating? You know, just no, we're not doing a Mount Rushmore. We feel like we've kind of grown past that, but we'll still throw out what particular are you looking forward to food wise?
Turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, gravy on everything.
The biscuits.
Hopefully, I get deviled eggs this year. For last year's, if I remember correctly, that was when the eggs were really expensive.
They are. I'm assuming you're doing Thanksgiving at your house.
Yeah, I think they're cooking. I think.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I kind of just if they do, they do. If not, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got you. My kids are at their grandmother's house this year, so me and Rachel, we're going down to Delaware. We're going to see Scotty and Big Lisa. We're going to go down there for the night or for the day at least.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because she's Big Lisa. That's what we've always called her, Big Lisa. So we're going to go down there, and Scotty's mom makes chicken and dumplings that are like real good, real freaking good. Scotty's sister makes the good mac and cheese with the hard cheese crust on top.
Oh yeah, does she put like crackers and shit on the breading?
She puts breading on the top. That's to get that hard crust on top.
Is it like a stuffing or like crushed up crackers? Because I've seen both.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know honestly.
I've seen people do both, like mix them together. Yeah, and then broil the fuck out of it.
If I'm honest, I'm not sure. I just know that I go down there and I fuck it up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then because there's a bunch of rednecks down there, I think they're gonna have pretzel salad.
What the fuck is a pretzel salad?
So pretzel salad is one of the most underrated desserts you'll ever eat.
Unknown, apparently. I've never heard of a pretzel salad.
If you try it once, you'll never go back.
I'm not saying it's good nor bad. What I'm saying is what the fuck is it? All right.
So pretzel salad it's a cream cheese base. It's got pretzels layered in, like crushed up pretzels.
Like the little small ones you get in the bag?
No, you get full-size pretzels and you just basically hand crumble them. So you get chunks and pieces and things like that. And then the top layer is red Jell-O. And it's dude, don't sleep on it. It's fucking good.
Oh, I'm fucking taking a whole nap on it. That sounds weird.
It'll give you the itis. You'll eat it once and you'll go back for more.
Probably not.
I promise you.
So like I'm sure you love it, right? I'm sure your family loves the fuck out of it.
A lot of people love it.
But hear me out, right? I don't like pretzels really, and I don't give a fuck about Jell-O. So I that doesn't sound like something I would even remotely want to try.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's strawberry Jell-O across the top.
For me, that doesn't. It could be Jell-O made from Jesus himself. I don't care.
You're gonna have to trust me. Don't knock it till you try it.
I don't like Jell-O, and I don't care for pretzels. So
you don't like Jell-O?
Nah, it's fucking weird.
What kind of communist are you?
I like pudding. Don't call me a fucking dirt. Don't you call me a fucking commie for hating Jell-O?
Dirty commie.
What? That is you. Fuck you.
Show me on the dial where Bill Cosby touched you that made you not like Jell-O.
See, this is why you got kicked. This is why you got to get kicked out of the Discord. Yeah, just that was weird. Why would you say that?
Because he was a spokesman for Jell-O.
Pudding pops.
Pudding pop.
Which, in hindsight, when you think about it, it's like, what do you mean by pudding pops?
That's a great question.
Anyway.
You want me to pop your pudding?
Anyway. Thanksgiving, I am excited for it.
I am too.
I just want to have a nice, hefty meal. I don't care for dessert. You know that. I don't really care for sweets.
Nah, I got it.
I
don't either.
The only dessert I really will eat, like I'm not looking forward to it because I don't care, but if they have it, I'm gonna fucking eat it, is get a nice hefty slice of pumpkin pie, cover that fucking bitch in whipped cream.
No.
Yeah. If you can see the slice, you have done it wrong.
Diabetes, take the wheel.
See, I don't eat sweets that much, so I can get away with doing that.
Okay.
I mean, I know that getting a large double cheese, double pepperoni pizza with the cheesesteak and fries on the side isn't helping my cause too much, but
no, diabetes isn't the problem at that point. It's cholesterol and carbs.
But I don't need too many sweets. So like when I do my selected ones, I'll go a little OD.
I got you. I may have had a little bit too much cheesecake today.
It
was good.
Fuck with cheesecake.
Yeah, I get the cheap one from Giant. It's fucking good, dude.
Key lime pie is for some reason good. I don't know why, but I fuck with cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah, a good cheesecake or a good like lemon cake.
Oh wow, so I don't eat cake a whole lot, but cheesecake and lemon cake, like they're like if I had to Mount Rushmore some cake, lemon cake, cheesecake,
right?
Key lime pie is a fucking cake. I don't care what they say.
It's a dessert. Just call it a dessert.
And then probably carrot cake. I'd probably be my Mount Rushmore cake.
Yeah, I like cherry cheesecake. That's like my top. Cherry cheesecake, like with that thick cherry sauce on top.
Yeah,
like
no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that, and then regular cheesecake, then lemon cake, key lime pie. Yeah, I'll with you on that.
Key lime pie is the cake. I don't care. It ain't no fucking pie.
Over under. How many plates we smashing? 2, 3?
Well, see.
Are we even on the count? Are you standing at the buffet, like grabbing stuff, eating as you're making?
I'm gonna absolutely fill my shit to the brim, and on a hefty plate, and then I'm probably gonna be full after that, and then I'll go back for another later. But I'm gonna have enough on that plate that I'll be good.
Yeah.
So, but if you divided up the size of my plate,
it's like 3.
It's
like 3 regular plates.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 2 to 3, regular people plates.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I haven't sat down with my plate and my wife looked at me and went, "Damn," because it happens on a regular basis. So yes, Moist Voices. We are looking forward to Thanksgiving.
It's the best holiday.
Boys. It's the best holiday ever. Don't add us. We don't care about your Christmas or your July.
They started playing. They started playing Christmas music at work.
I know people that already got the trees up.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
And this is why Thanksgiving is the best holiday, because you get this fucking feast and you still get the fucking Christmas spirit because everyone's already doing that anyway.
And you get football on a Thursday. Let's go.
You get football every Thursday. As if
we don't have it already anyway.
Yeah. See, that used to be a good thing to look forward to, but we get it every week now.
Amazon cucked us. It used to be something to look forward to. Now we get it every Thursday. Damn.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, plus we also we're forced to fucking watch the Cowboys every Thanksgiving. Anyway.
Not me. The 49ers play the Seahawks on Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, but there's still a Cowboys game. There always is.
I'm not going to watch it.
No, I'm not going to watch it either. The Eagles play the Chiefs tomorrow. I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I was a little ignorant about it.
Yeah, he was a fucking dick. I hope the Eagles lose tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. I'm not saying. I hope for a healthy game with no injuries, but because we're both in the NFC, I need the Eagles to lose. I need that number 1 seed from y'all for playoffs.
You can go fuck yourself.
I know, right?
Anyway, Moist Voicers. Well, hopefully you listen to this before Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you gobble till you wobble.
Gobble till you wobble. Look, I'm a gobble till I wobble.
Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you again on December the 11th, I believe is when we decided. We're gonna take a couple weeks off. We're gonna start a new season. Yeah, I know we decided a long time ago not to do seasons, but we're gonna do season. We'll come back season 2. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe we'll come back as different characters.
Let's be real. We didn't think we were going to make it this far on the podcast, but here we are, folks.
Yeah, that's fucking.
It's been a long time coming, for real.
That's true. But anyway, I am Norstar. You can find me on all social platforms, Norstar TV. Just Norstar on Twitch. I have been streaming again. I did a 24-hour stream last week and the week before. I haven't actually streamed since my last one, but that's because I've been so fucking just busy and tired. But I am actually, after we finish this up, I do plan to go live. Just need to figure out what game we're playing. Go live for a few hours. Yeah, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna stream a few days this week. I'm not sure what. Probably a mixture of like New World, Overwatch, a little bit of Apex. I did realize, and I told Psycho, I said we need to actually start playing Apex more again because we both need to get into the mindset of like IGLing, and I think Apex is a great way to do that. We need to get back to our roots because what we're gonna try to do with this company that we're building is him and I are gonna make an attempt at doing like a co-shot calling thing for wars. And so I think we need to go in Apex duos and just grind it out for a bit and get back into that mindset. I think it'll help a lot.
Got you. Okay.
But anyway, Moist Voicers, thank you for listening. You know me. You know that fucking.
I am Shades of Idiocy. You can catch me in his chat running and moderating, usually being the toxic asshole that everybody knows I can be, but I'm still a friendly guy. Thank you for coming back. As he said, we'll be back in a couple weeks, and hopefully we'll be new and improved. And, you know, even though everything will be new, it'll be the same old bullshit.
You know, what I'm not looking forward to, the day after Thanksgiving.
Black Friday?
Yeah.
Because you got to, like, go into work, and you got to work after you, like, suck down turkey, and you suck down cranberry, and fucking key lime pie, and cheesesteak.
I'm probably gonna eat like a quarter of my weight in food, and then the next day gotta go work it off. Black Friday sucks, but not as much as Jason when he sucks my ass. See you later, Moist Voicers.